we are tonight, you are representing the voices of the unheard. Today we have extreme concentration of wealth built upon government subsidy and great borders of poverty based upon government neglect and jobs leaving as plants are closing, wars expanding. You are that voice that will not go away. This is not what you occupy downtown or not. You occupy the conscience of a nation. You are America's unfinished business. You are the crack in the Liberty Bell. You represent that something that must be addressed, that we are to become a great and a better nation. Why are we occupying around the nation? Some hospitals, because people who are poor cannot get medical care. Those on Medicaid are being turned away. Why do we occupy? There are 44 million Americans, 44 million on food stamps. Why do we occupy? 49 million Americans, 49 million in poverty. Why do we occupy? 52 million Americans are facing food insecurity. Why do we occupy? Student loan debt, credit and credit card debt.
Why do we occupy?
Banks obstructing access to education. Youth with good minds can't apply to school. Others get to school and can't stay, can't afford it. Others come out with a guaranteed debt without a guaranteed job and go back home and cannot build a family lives. It's time for a fundamental change. Too few have been given too much, too many neglected. The very wealthy are living on the deck of the ship or in the cabins. Others in the hold of the ship. The hull keeps growing. Somehow the spirit of Lyndon Baines Johnson must be resurrected again. A war on poverty. Another war on the poor. War on poverty. Another war on the poor. We want the work. We need the work. But plants are closing and job leaving. Where are the jobs? We've globalized capital. Not globalizing human rights. And workers' rights. And women's rights. And children's rights. And environmental security. When the banks, through their greed, use their power to circumvent Community Reinvestment Act, use their power to engage in subprime lending, predatory schemes, we bail out the banks with zero interest money without linking it to lending and the reinvestment. Therefore, home foreclosures are rising. The real occupiers are those who are living in neighborhoods tonight with boards where it used to be window panes. Board them neighborhoods, driving working folk into poverty, taking away the city's tax base. We bail out the banks and left out the people. Bail them out. Tax cuts for the very wealthy. Job cuts for working people. We are laying off teachers and police and firemen, as if those police, teachers, and firemen are the cause of our economic crisis. Where did the money go? $1 to $3 trillion in the war in Iraq, the wrong target. What will $1 trillion do today? Bail out every state government, every city, every town. Where did the money go? $2 billion a week in Afghanistan. Where did the money go? Bail out the banks. And they're not lending. Where did the money go?
Where did the money go?
The oil companies, 5 of them, made $1 trillion since 9/11. They're still getting tax subsidy. Where did the money go?
Where did the money go?
The Bush tax cut extension amounts to more money than all the state budget deficits can buy. Where did the money go?
Where did the money go?
We the people want jobs. Now. Justice. Now. Health care.
Now.
Education.
Now.
Freedom.
Now.
Respect.
Now.
Houses.
Now.
Now. Education.
Now.
Prenatal care.
Now.
Head Start.
Now.
Day cut.
Now.
Prenatal care.
Now.
Head Start.
Now.
Day care.
Now.
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 Live together.
Now.
Love each other.
Now.
Respect each other.
Now.
March on.
Now.
Remain.
Now.
Nonviolent.
Now.
Discipline.
Now.
Focus.
Now.
Nonviolent.
Now.
Discipline.
Now.
And focus.
Now.
We the people
Now.
will prevail.
Now.
We have never lost a battle that we fought. And never won a battle unless we fought. It's time to fight. That we honor Dr. King's legacy. We honor the legacy of peace and justice. And these canaries are not going away. This is not about occupying downtown. It's occupying hospitals that will not afford care because you don't have insurance. It's about occupying student loan offices that will not give you money to stay in school. It's about occupying the Federal Reserve. Say this movement will prevail. The people will survive the Johnson agenda. We must go to Appalachia. Go to Appalachia. Fight for the coal miners. Go to Appalachia. Fight for the chemical workers. Go to Appalachia. Fight for those who need a job. Children are in Iraq and Afghanistan. Appalachia. Ground zero. We're the people. Red and yellow. Brown, black, and white. We're all precious. In God's sight. Come winter, come summer. We will not go away. Conscience will not go away. We have hope. We have courage. We will not go away. We'll stand tall.
That's right.
This land is our land. This land is our land. Made for you. Made for me. For the 99. 99. Not go away. The unemployed will not go away. Uneducated children will not go away. The uninsured will not go away. We'll come back again and again. We'll hold out one day longer. We'll knock down sometime. Push around sometime.
We'll get up.
We get back up again. Because the ground is no place for a champion. The ground is no place for a champion. So we rise. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Occupy health. Occupy jobs. Occupy justice. Occupy for insurance. Occupy for a house. Occupy for student loans. Occupy educate our children. Occupy in the war. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Love you. This was Dr. King's last effort. A poor people's campaign, a multiracial poor people's campaign. So you measure our character by how we treat the least of these. This is the moral challenge of America. Not how we treat those on the deck and in the cabins. How we treat those in the hull of the ship. The test of America's character. I'm here for a conference, a suppliers conference. And wherever I go, I always go by and meet with the occupiers because I think they represent the voice of conscience that will get all of our attention. You know, why are you here today? Because they're here. You are not covering the ballgame tonight. We're covering poverty, the unemployed, students who need student loan debt. And they're focused on, and we're getting some victories. Last week, the bank stepped away from a rising deficit debit card. That was reacting to a new environment being created. The president started using executive order and began to give some student relief and some relief for home foreclosures and veterans. So if we keep moving, remain disciplined, non-violent, focused, we'll prevail.